evening, good morning, wherever you are in the world again today. And welcome back for another week of spiritual time with the beautiful Doric, Sellar of Light. And of course, Carrie. How are you this week, Gladys?
I'm fine. It's great to be back again. But you know, we all come in different house. Bloody car this morning they came doing my patrol. And yeah, so autumn's fairly with us. And as you can see, this is the time I was wearing my little poppies. And you know, it's a good month. I feel it's gonna be a good month. I don't know why, but I've had this feeling for the last few days, you know, things are very much changing. And yeah, so I feel it's going to be a good month.
Okay, a good month. Good. Yes, it will be a good month. It will be a good month.
Yes, because, it's positivity.
Positivity. Positivity right now in the world, I'm sure you'll agree, is very, very pinnacle. It's very important. Very, very important.
Oh, God,
aye, definitely. And I think it's something we need to talk about today.
Yeah, the power of thought. And if you live in a negative mind, that's all you got to get, isn't it? Negativity, all the shit coming again. And you got to be fearful. You got to be this. You got to be that. And you believe everything that everybody says. Me, I take a hang of a pinch of salt. Sometimes it's a bag. Depending if I think, okay, right, well, I need a bag of salt with this. Not just a hint. But we've all got a free choice, and that's the one thing we've got to remember here. You know, doesn't matter for you and me says. Okay, but it is the power of thought, and a lot of people didn't realise that when you're watching certain, like, say, programs. Could be the news, could be anything. Like I sit and watch the news, but I sit with an open mind.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, and I'll listen. I'll think, okay, do I like the sound of that? Do I believe that? I question it in my mind all the time. You know, and sometimes I think, what a load of rubbish, and putting it off. But then that's my choice, right? Just because we've got a prime minister, well, obviously we've not got a president of the United States. We don't know what's happening over there. But you don't have to take on for they say. We've all got free choice, you know. But it's this. Everybody's running scared at the moment, and you can feel it in folks. You can feel it with people. You know what I mean? You actually can feel it.
Yeah, you can. The energy, okay, because you know yourself, everything works on energy.
Oh, right.
So the energies right now are all over the place. They're high. There's a lot of anxiety. There's a lot of panic. There's a lot of fear, unsurety, the unknown. Now, we're always scared of the unknown. We're always scared of change, right? Everybody is.
Oh, I don't like change.
No.
I'm not the biggest thing for liking change.
Everybody.
But as I know that change is for a good outcome. Yeah? I don't like change. It doesn't mean I'm feared of it. That's the difference. You know, I'm not fear of change. I sometimes don't like it. But sometimes you've just to go with the change. Because in the long run, it can be for a good thing. You know what I mean? It's how you think about it. You know, but if you're scared or very fearful of change, you're not going to like anything that's happening just now.
No.
You know, and it's being positive, thinking, okay, we're in this situation just now. We're on the same boat. Yeah, we technically are. Well, I say it this way. We're in the same boat, but we're in little boats, if you can, what I mean, because we're all gone, we're in way.
Yeah.
Okay? We're all got we're in way. But you can, the biggest boat is the ones that it's full of fear.
Yeah, that's a huge fear. Fear can do a lot of things to a person. Oh yeah, and talking from experience, I was a person that was always fearful of different things, different scenarios, and in effect, I created my own reality. Okay, because I think people need to realise that your thoughts create your reality.
Oh, definitely. Definitely.
So if you're sitting in a fearful mindset, you're going to create whatever reality you're creating in that mindset, that will come to fruition. Especially just now, because the energies are rampant. The frequency of the earth is rising, whether you believe it or not. It is. Okay. The Schumann resonance is based on satellites that are out with Earth at the moment. So you've got stereo A, stereo B, you've got all these different satellites. And what that actually does is it measures the frequencies of the sun.
That's right.
Emits, okay, but also the Schumann resonance measures the frequencies of the earth, okay, because everything has a frequency and a vibration. So the earth right now, if you go and look at the Schumann resonance, I'll leave a link in the description of this video. I always, whenever I talk about things, I leave links in the videos, okay? So I'll leave a link for the Schumann resonance in this video and you can go have a look for yourself. And it's something very interesting to look at because I'm sure a lot of people out there will agree that recently they've been hearing a lot of ringing in their ears. Now, I touched on that briefly last week. That's the frequency of Earth rising at the moment, okay? You're picking up on frequencies that are going on within the universe. Very, very interesting. Okay, so these frequencies are raising, which means your thoughts and your frequencies that you're putting out from yourself, because you are energy, is also creating your reality.
That's right. You create your own reality, you know. It's technically what you believe in.
Mm-hmm.
And if you believe in a certain way, that's your reality.
Yeah, it is your reality. And just because you can't see it, hear it, smell it, touch it, doesn't mean it actually exists. Because I believe we've been programmed to believe that if we can't see it, or if we can't feel it or hear it, like I've said, it doesn't exist.
But then you could ask somebody that physically can't see or hear. Okay, they've got their reality is different as well, you know. But because if you've got all your senses, you think you should be feeling and you should be hearing and all that. But if someone says doesn't have that senses and they do it in a different kind of reality, does that make sense?
No, it does make sense, right? And there's a film that absolutely describes this, okay? So if you take away your eyesight, right? Take away your eyesight, and if you have to solely go on your thought, your smell, all your senses, bar your sight senses, has to come out into full force.
That's right.
You have to rely on that, okay? Now, there's a film that actually shows the power of what your senses can do when you lose your sight, okay? Now, I'm actually going to put in clips on this video this week, okay? I'm going to play 2 clips. Ma has seen one of the clips, but she hasn't seen the other clip, okay? But I'll let her watch it after. Because this goes on to describe the sight side of things. And this is children, by the way, folks. This is children that they've done this with, and it's fascinating. I mean, they're reading books blindfolded.
You are witnessing children reading and playing, completely blindfolded.
The other dragons were purple with smooth, shiny scales.
It might seem like a magic trick, and when I first saw it, I thought the same thing. This can't be true. But what if I told you that you too can train yourself to see without your physical eyes? Anyone can do this. And if we can train our brains to see with the blindfold on, then we can also cultivate this higher power to make our brain do just about anything. So how do we do it? There are a few different methodologies that all achieve the same result because they're based on the same principle. If you believe it, you can achieve it.
I can do this, anybody can do this. Everything's your attitude.
Green, excellent. Pink, Marvelous.
In your head, you just need to think, please may I turn my energy on.
So then how are these children and adults seeing in pitch black masks? They're able to see because they truly believe that there is light present in the environment around them. They visualized that there was light coming in from the environment, piercing through their mask, and soon enough the light became so bright that they could see as if the masks weren't even there.
Tell me what's on this card.
Teacup.
Belief can supersede what the brain thinks and does. It's the ultimate validation that our consciousness can make our physical brain do exactly what we want it to do. We all have the power to achieve and manifest these superhuman abilities. So it's not seeing is believing, but rather believing is seeing.
The more you understand how your thoughts work and how you can manifest things in front of you, you become more aware of your own thought processes, your anxiety lessons, your fear lessons, all these sort of things lessons, because you catch it. And you go,
That's right.
oh, you catch that thought before it actually does something, and you go, not today. We're not playing that narrative again. Does that make sense? You catch it before you let it fester. Sometimes it's harder because, well, let's face it, there's always so much things to juggle. And especially just now in the current times, there is absolutely hundreds of things to juggle just now.
There is.
Yeah, everybody's worried about money at the moment, okay?
Oh, that's the biggest one. That's the biggest one.
Money at the moment. Am I going to be paying bills this month? I have no money. I am poor.
That's your mindset.
That's your mindset. Now, the power of the words I am.
It's three little words. Again, three little
Letters.
little letters, and it's two words, but they're powerful.
Oh, they're very powerful. Now, you'll see behind me, I am affirmations. Now, they're called affirmations. So if you're a person that constantly is putting yourself down, one, you don't love yourself, okay? Put my hands here. I've been that person.
I've been there as well.
Yeah, still am to an extent, okay? So I constantly say I am fat. Now, I've been saying that for years. Years. Okay? And I have struggled to lose weight.
I'm in the same boat. Yeah, we both do that.
Yeah, we both do it. But the power of I am, you're basically affirming to your own energy that is what you are. Right? So if you're saying,
you've got to turn around and say, I'm slim. I'm nice and healthy and I'm slim.
I am healthy, I am happy, I am abundant, I am prosperous. You say this to yourself every day, okay?
That's right.
Pick a few affirmations, okay? And start believing it, okay? And watch what happens. Because I've started saying I am thin, okay? Some days I catch myself and I'm going, oh, can't fit these jeans today, I'm fat. And then I go, oh, stop that, because you're not. I am thin, I am thin, I am thin, I am beautiful, I am thin. You continue to say that to yourself. And the more you say it, the more it resonates with your energy, the more it creates around you, okay? And the more things you attract. Now, I'll give you an example. Last night, manifestation. So I wasn't feeling right yesterday. I was up and down, and because I've got infections at the moment on my fingers, okay? Don't know how, but they've happened. I think that's all the crap coming out of my body, because I'm doing a lot of work on my personal development, my energy, how I perceive myself, how I see myself, okay? So I think this is all the rubbish coming out.
That's possible, It's got to go. It's got to come out somewhere.
Well, it's got to come out somewhere, and you'll probably notice this. The more you start doing this, you'll get little spots here and there.
Oh, spots. I've been covered in them.
Hey, listen. The people that I know that are working on their energy at the moment, they're coming out in little spots here, there, and everywhere. Right? Now, there's reasons for it, because what you're doing is you're working your pineal gland, okay? Your third eye. And that's getting rid of all this stuff within your system.
Oh, yes.
All the poison.
And the more it gets rid of, it's got to come out somewhere. Me, it was all over my body. I have still got some of my spots, but they're getting better because I'm working on them and I'm treating them with love. And I keep saying to you, I love you, all you little spots. And when you go away, I'll maybe miss you. But I'll have nice skin after you. And I keep telling my spots that you go away and I have nice skin. But I did in a loving way.
Oh, the I am. So the more you do I am, the more you work on your energy, the more you cleanse, the more you protect, the more you ground, right? The more intuitive, the more things you see, okay? And the more your belief systems start to crumble. The more,
yes. And you start seeing things in a different light.
A different perspective.
Oh, definitely. And the thing is, and when that does start happening, it can be a shock to your system for the beginning. But then you see the good it's making to you. You can see, and you actually will feel the difference. You maybe can't see it, but the energy around you will feel different. And you'll think, oh, something different today, okay?
And you'll know it well.
And you just go with the flow.
Yeah, you go with the flow, but you'll also notice as well, people will actually come up to you and go, have you done something different? No. Oh, you're glowing. What's new? People start picking up on that.
Oh, aye. And it's funny how when it does, because you can, but trying to explain to them. So you can, I was just say, oh, it's just me. I'm happy today, and and I'm positive. Every weekend I've done anyway. But you know, and it's how you explain it to people. It can be the dodgy bit, you know, because you don't want them to think, okay, where's all this coming from? If they're not awake and if they're not open to it. But you kind of, well, I know myself. If I'm talking to somebody that's kind of that I feel their vibration anyway. So kind of a vibration's a wee up, I'll maybe take it a wee bit further with them, But you can't just go into somebody's vibration like a bull in a china shop. You've still got to, because that's their vibration, that's their personal space. So you've got to watch what you're doing, But when they come to you and they're looking at you and they say something like, oh, you're glowing, or you're different, and why are you so happy? That's usually my one. Why are you so happy? Because I'm happy.
I am happy.
I'm happy. I'm a happy person. You know? Right, I'll give you an instance. Yesterday I had to go up to the hall, to our community hall with a message. And the lassie there, she says to me, she thinks, I haven't seen you for ages. Now, you've never seen anybody for ages. What are you talking about? Get me all laughed, you see. And she goes, oh, she says, see, when I heard you got that lollipop job, she says, I knew. She says, you were just going to be ace. And she says, in the last few weeks, I have had so much people saying, have you seen the lollipop lady? She says, I was laughing and joking and got a smile on her face. And you kiss me, I came out of there yesterday and I was floating. Again, it was so nice to hear that my energy is, it's not bad in 5 weeks, is it?
No, that's pretty bloody good. Considering circumstances that surround us all at the moment.
Exactly.
Prime example.
I know. And that was something I haven't seen since, I can't, end of lockdown, maybe. I can't. In the middle of the lockdown, I'm getting all confused with all these damn lockdowns. But at the lockdown, I hadn't seen her, and And that's what she said. When she heard that I'd got that job, she said, oh my God, that's a job made for Gladys. And then, because some of the children have to go to the hall, can to be picked up for the hall after the school. And that's where she's gotten it for the carers and everybody and that. She says, she says, they just can't understand why you're always so happy, got a smile on your face, and you're waving to everybody and talking to everybody again, like he's, but that's me. And I always say, if I can touch one person and rise their vibration, that's a day well done.
That is,
because I just have touched me one.
no,
That's good.
yeah, and it's also like, it's brilliant because it also shows to the viewers out there that when your vibration is higher, the people around you bring with.
That's right.
You bring them up too, but you've also got to make sure you've got the protection there, because their energy can then affect your energy. So you'll lift them, but then you'll go down. So this is why we always say protect your energy. Put yourself in your bubble. Put yourself in your bubble. Like, Gladys, all it is as simple as stepping into a bubble,
Right.
and visualize yourself in this bubble. If you can't, just say, I step into my bubble. That's enough. Power of words, okay? That's you sending out a signal.
Power of words.
Yeah, that's you sending out a signal to the universe, blah, blah, blah. And then it's there. Whether you can see it or not, it's there, right? And then you say what you want the bubble to do. So I tell my bubble, I want to protect myself from lower energies that do not serve my highest timelines. Yeah, okay. And then to keep other energies out, blah, blah, blah. I say all this stuff. Now, you say what you want from the bubble. It's different to each person.
I was going to say that. Can we all say, can we all care what we want to that day or that time, depending when you're going in your bubble. But we all say, like me, I like to keep my happiness protected and my family protected, because I make sure that, like, yous are on your bubbles and my kids are in their bubbles and different things, and just make sure that they're protected as well. I did that when I go into my bubble. But we all do different things in our bubbles. But I was so chuffed yesterday. And another thing, yesterday was a good day. You see, that's what I'm saying. This month, with all the crap that's going on around the world just now, this is still going to be a good month. Because as I run up to Christmas, and everybody you notice that this, into November and coming into December, everybody just lift their vibration. Their vibration just lift that wee bit, just a wee bit, but you can feel it. Because it's excitement, because Christmas is coming, and we all like to have a party, and okay, it mightn't be as good this year as it normally is, but hey, just take it as it comes. One day at a time, folks, one day at a time. But you can't, yesterday was a good day, and I'm thinking, this is going to be a good month. People are starting to kind of lift themselves. Maybe it's because they've been in the dark last 9 months or whatever, and they're beginning to come out. They're beginning to feel the difference. And we're coming up to that. Well, by the time this goes out, when we get this in out, we want to have had the 11th, will we?
No, we won't have had the 11th. No. So this is Friday the 6th. So this will be out on Sunday the 8th.
Aye, okay.
So, yeah.
Because the 11th of the 11th is very important. And that's when we're going to take another vibration jump.
Yes.
Everybody was ready.
Get ready.
You may feel it. So everybody in your bubbles, be ready for that, because it's going to be, I want to say, a roller coaster for some people, and I think it will be. Me, I'm getting excited about it.
Yes, I am as well. Because not only that, it's a time to put out that vibration to attract your soul family. Now, Joanne, okay, she's a meditation. So again, I'll leave her link to her website for that day, okay, to help you integrate your energies. So I'll leave a link in the description. You can click on it if you want to take part in that meditation. I think she's charging £11, 11p to take part in that meditation. And she'll talk you through a meditation that will help you integrate into that. So definitely do it. But if you want to do it your own way, because like people like to do things their own way, that's absolutely fine too. If you know what I mean. But just be aware of that day. Be aware of your thoughts. Be aware of putting out your energy, protecting your energy. Like right now, like I'm protecting my energy as much as I can because of
That's
what
we've got to. Because I've got there's so much out there just now, Ken, with this corona and even what's going on in America, and now it's affecting the whole world.
Oh,
you know? So Ken, it's all that negativity. You've got to be above that. You've got to have your vibration and your thoughts above that.
Above that. And one
you
thing,
understand what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. And one thing that will help you do that is not listen to mainstream media and the narrative that's continual on your screens, because I'm sorry to tell you folks, that's designed to keep fear instilled in you, panic, anxiety. Now you'll probably just pay attention to what happens when you watch the news. Pay attention, because once you watch the news, you'll come off. You'll either be angry, frustrated, triggered, emotional, upset. Is there ever a time when you watch that news that there's anything joyful on it that makes you feel, oh, the world's a wonderful place? No, there isn't.
That's right.
Yeah. So when you watch that, you're consuming that negativity into your own system. You're consuming that, and you're creating that realities around you for yourself. You're creating it.
People are stuck because they don't know what the subconscious mind is saying. They don't understand why their life is stuck. They don't understand where the problem is.
It can be a conscious decision. It's something that you can learn.
Thoughts are a form of energy that are triggered by consciousness, by the intent of the person. Obviously, you're conscious of your conscious thoughts and your intent, but the idea is to learn to tap into your subconscious mind and see what's there.
Your mind is evolving and changing based on your mood and your alertness. It will generate music in real time. So we'll be able to hear a representation of your feelings.
Oh God, I'm scared.
And if you can think about something stressful.
We have conscious thoughts. I want to buy a house, I want a relationship, I want to lose weight. But we also have subconscious thought. I hate my life, I hate myself, I wish I wasn't on this planet anymore, and I can't wait to get out. And that is the reason why we attract and manifest things we don't want, because we're not aware of these subconscious thoughts. Once you deal with that and change it, then instantaneously you're going to manifest what you want.
I'm fixating on the positive. It's no wonder that when things are going well, they go really, really well, or vice versa. Like I booked 2 national commercials and got a boyfriend all in 1 week. It's like, well, yeah, I'm putting something out there. We have so much power. We have the power to affect change in our lives. So why not choose the positive, since we have a choice?
Yeah. This big subconscious thing that you're tagging along is all of a sudden severed, and you're free. So now whatever you say happens.
Now, how do you like that?
Exactly. The power of thought and what people keep at you, it goes in there, and it's how you deal with it.
So it's how you deal with it. So when you're angry, you're putting out angry energy. So remember, energy attracts energy. So when you're putting out that angry energy, you're putting out that emotion. Okay? So what does that emotion do? It attracts that emotion back.
That's right.
So you're going to attract angry people. You're going to attract this. I never finished my story. So yesterday, manifestation, right? So I had a nap because I wasn't feeling right. Had a nap just for an hour. And I got up and I went, I'm going to try this. So I was like looking at my car out my bedroom window. And I was like, okay, visualize it to be in a different car. I was like, okay, so I'm visualizing the car that I would like. So I seen the car, and I saw a nice big black Mercedes. Okay. And I said, right, I'm visualizing a nice big black Mercedes on my road. Right, so I opened my eyes, and it was back to my car. Now I shit you not, within 10 seconds, this is how quick it's working, right? What pulls down my road was this huge,
12 hours.
Big black Mercedes, brand new. Within 10 seconds, I just sat there stunned. And then what it done was it stopped just where my car was, done a U-turn, and pulled back out the road again.
Amazing.
And I was like, what the fuck? Now that goes to show you,
oh yeah,
manifestations are very, very fast at the moment. But when you're trying to create your reality, be very specific.
That's right.
What I should have done was my car being a big black Mercedes, right? It doesn't matter the practicality, right? But I would like a big black Mercedes, but whatever car I'm happy with, okay? And I'm grateful for. And I should have visualized myself sitting in that car and driving the car, okay? Because I put out there what a big black Mercedes outside my house. Well,
and you got it.
And I got it. I got it within 10. Like, I am not even joking. I wish I could have shown you my thoughts on screen, and you would have seen it for yourself, and your mouth would have dropped. That goes to show what your energy actually does. Does that make it?
Oh yes.
It's fascinating. It's fascinating. So try something at home, right? Do what I did there. Just visualize something like a butterfly appearing, okay? So sit there, see the butterfly coming into your perspective, and like feeling that joy of the butterfly. Watch what happens.
Oh, yes.
Just start with little things first.
You always start with little things. You always manifest little things, and then you can move on to something more. But it's a more you put in and what you want it to do. Like as you said, you just said the black Mercedes on your road. That's what you got.
That's what I got. But I was
you didn't get to sit in it or drive in it because that's not what they asked for.
I know, but I was like, that's not what I meant. And it's like, well, be more specific.
Exactly. When I tell people to manifest or to ask the universe for things, they've got to give them every single detail. Because the more you put in to manifest, the more you're gonna receive. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, the more you give them, the more you put into it, the more you can see and feel, the more you'll get out of it.
Absolutely.
You know? I think manifesting's great fun. Yeah.
Oh, great. It's awesome. Now, I've always tried to dabble in manifestation and nothing ever happened. But I think at that period in time in my life, I didn't understand how energy worked. I didn't understand how your vibration, how your frequency, how you needed to protect your energy. I didn't understand all of that. I had an inkling. Mm-hmm. I was fascinated. So I went and learned about it, okay? And I went and learned about it. And as I've started excelling and my vibrations raising, more and more people that are coming into my life, they're on the same mindset as me, okay? You attract people that are more to they're that shit like me. I no longer feel like a complete weirdo in the world. Does that make sense?
Of course it does. Of course it does.
People that no longer serve my energy, they've left, if you know what I mean, because I'm not having to deal with lower energies. My family are starting to raise up. Okay, you'll notice that people around you.
Oh, aye. People around you raise their vibrations with you. Because the minute you go onto that vibration, it's like they're holding onto your coattail and want to come with you.
Yeah.
You have to bring them with you, you know? And they maybe think, okay, She's a bit on the crazy side today. But they didn't realise it until all of a sudden it's like a light bulb moment. They realise they're doing it or not. You know? It's like, you know, my wee job, the kids are bouncing.
Oh yeah, I imagine that.
And even the parents and all can have lovely comments for parents. You know, and I'm thinking, okay, this is working. Let's get the village vibration up.
Yeah, get it up.
You pass that vibration on, they'll pass it on to somebody else. Then it passes on to somebody else. Do you get what I mean? And it raises everybody. It kick-starts.
Oh yeah, it kick-starts. It kick-starts. No,
and that's what the world is needing just now. It's all this good, healthy vibrations to come in and to take the world, to take our beautiful earth upwards. Well, I can't do it on my own. Well, I need to help the other people. Yeah,
exactly. And the more the collective, and the collective I mean everyone on this earth, the more they start wakening up and their vibration starts thingy, the systems start to crumble.
That's right. And the thing is, at this moment in time, the vibration is going up.
Yeah.
And there is things happening. People didn't notice it yet, but there is, the cracks have started. We'll put it that way. Cracks have started.
Yeah, cracks have started, and it's beginning to really, really show more than ever. If you know what I mean. Money's beginning to crumble. That makes the existence of money. Now, when I read the cards in January, okay, and I saw things happening, I said that money will no longer exist. Now, I didn't know what that meant, but it's beginning to show. Okay, now, I'm just leaving seeds there, okay? I'm not telling you how, okay? Because there is a lot of things that's going on in the world. There is, but don't panic. This is not this is a great thing. This is a great thing for everybody. It's going to absolutely help every single person on this planet, what I'm saying right now. So I started seeing that. I also started saying certain things. I said, when the hierarchy dies, shit will hit the fan. Okay, so that was I said. It's beginning to show. Does that make sense?
Oh yes.
That isn't because I'm wonderful or I'm a prophet or anything like that. No, I was picking up on an energy. I picked up on an energy. Does that make sense? I've been working on that energy.
It is. And this is it. And I think a lot of people have picked it up, but they're not sure if they should believe it or not. Again, it's like, oh, this can't be right. This can't be right. Trust in what the energy's giving you. Trust. You know, have a little trust in yourself that what you're seeing, what you're getting is the truth. And when you get the truth, your vibration rises. All right? Okay? And we talked a few minutes ago about like the television and the news and everything. When I watch the news, every time I finish the news, I always send the television and all that people, no matter who it is, if it's a person it's actually giving out the news, or if it's a folk in the background that you didn't see, I give that news broadcast love and light. Because they're only reading what they're told to read. You know?
That's their job.
And that's what I give them, love and light, and think, okay, that's that gone. Let's go on to the next thing. You know? And if I get sadness on the television and that, I always send love and light to them. You know, because they're hurting. And what would you hurt? We've got to go through hurt. We've got to go through hurt to learn for the goodness. You know, to accept that this is what we're meant to have. You know, but it's believing in yourself and saying how true, and be true to yourself. You know. Believe in yourself. Believe in the energies that's coming. You know, because you're right. Things are a water.
They're a way to really see it. Like, you don't have to be in tune to see what's actually going on at the moment.
You don't have to be in tune.
No, you don't have to be in tune. You can see it for yourself. There's rioting starting. There's people like being more adamant, like that man that went into Wales wearing nothing to prove a point. You know what I mean? There's people starting to go, no, this crap ain't on. You know what I mean? This crap ain't on. And more people are beginning to wake up to the fact that they've been had almost.
Just about it, aye. But when the truth comes out, there's still got to be disbelief.
That's called, can I say what that's called, okay? That's called cognitive dissonance. So that's when evidence
broke up, Kerry.
It's called cognitive dissonance. So when evidence are what?
I said, I'm glad you said that because I couldn't know.
I was going to say, I thought I froze again. So cognitive dissonance is when evidence is presented to you and all the facts are there, the scientific evidence and everything's there, but you don't believe it because your mindset basically is telling you that not to believe anything but the narrative on mainstream media. Social networks.
That's right.
Oh, well, it must be true because it's on the news. That's a load of shite. That didn't come from the news, so it can't be true.
Well, exactly. And I think it's gone back to keeping everybody in the fear. But it is coming out. The cracks have started. The truth's going to be coming out. And when the truth comes out, that's when you're going to really see people going about gun. You get what I mean? Freezing like the human deer. And all I'm going to say is we have to put out a lot of love and light and golden energy around everybody to keep them there, to keep their energy up, because a lot of people's just going to kind of crumble.
Yeah, and it'll be a lot of information for a lot of people to take in.
Aye, and it's got to be too much for them to take in. It's going to overload them. You know what I mean? It's like some of them, their minds are going to crash. Do you understand what I'm getting at? Like, kind of, if you overload something, it's gonna crash. You know, and that's and some of them's going to do that, and that's the ones that got to really need the help. You know, so we're going to have to watch out for that.
Yeah, exactly. But the thing is, when that happens, like people like Gladys or people like myself or Joanne or anyone you know that is spooky or spiritual as such, not every spiritual person out there that spookies understands the whole system as to how energy, vibration and frequencies works, I'm afraid to tell you. So, but people like myself, Gladys, Joanne, we're here to help you, if you know what I mean. We're here to help. We're not here to take money off you. We are actually here to help you, if you know what I mean. So if you feel that you're struggling with anything, if you feel that you don't understand what's going on or you want to learn a little bit more, there's absolutely everything out there available to you. You just need to go look for it.
You do. You need to do a bit of researching. You know, and just go for it. You know, ask questions. And remember, you're all beautiful beings.
Absolutely. You're all free. You're all sovereign. Okay? You're not designed to be wearing masks every day. You're not designed to be working 9-to-5 jobs. That's not the purpose of life. That's not the purpose as to why you're here. Does that make sense? I'm not saying you don't have a job or anything. No, that's been totally, if you know what I mean, that's been, what's the word that I'm saying? There's certain things and means that we need to do to get by in life, absolutely. But what I'm saying to you is that you don't have to work to live. Does that make sense? By using your thoughts, the power of I am, okay? Now, I am affirmations, I am is so powerful, okay? Just create 5 a day for yourself. Just 5 a day. Say, I am what you've always dreamed yourself to be. Okay?
I'm wonderful.
Yeah, like everybody has dreams, okay? Dreams of what they wanted to be when they were growing up. Dreams of how they would love to look, or dreams how they would like to be. Like if you're shy, you want to be confident. Start saying, I am confident, I am strong, I am brave. Pick five, and say them every day. Every day. When you get up in the morning, stand in the mirror, scream it out, if you know what I mean. Scream! Do the bulk naked thing. Like, you know how Ma stands in her mirror bulk naked?
Bulk
She does her. Yeah, I'm sure that you do your I am affirmations bulk naked in the mirror.
I am me. I am wonderful. And I am full of abundance.
Yeah, full of abundance and prosperity. I am free. I am strong. I am powerful. I am
all this that you can do for yourselves. And it may be, you're maybe sitting there thinking, that two have really lost the plot. But give it a try. Give it a try.
Mm. Don't let cognitive dissonance get in the way here. Give it a try, okay? And then if it doesn't work for you, it doesn't work for you.
No, that's right.
Like everything, you're not going to know unless you try. You're not going to know if you like something unless you try it. That's just a fact.
And we've all done it to kids, and I did to the grandchildren and all. You give them something new to taste, and then you kind of never tried it, and they go, I don't like it. You've not tried it, have a go. If you didn't like it, that's fine. But if you don't try it, you'll never know.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same kind of thing.
Yeah,
you've got to try things. You've got to try things. You've got to try the positivity. You've got to, and even kind of, as I said to somebody the other day in a reading, one positive thing a day will change your life. And if it's a positive thought, or you do something positive.
Exactly. Like, make a challenge for yourself every day. Something simple as even making your bed first thing in the morning when you get up. Or changing now. I've stopped taking my phone to bed with me like you do. And I leave it in the hallway now. And I leave it for a good hour before I ever pick it up. So don't pick up that phone, because as soon as you, like, imagine you woke up, you pick up your phone, and all it is negative. What's that going to do to your mindset for the day?
It's just put you in that negative thought, because it's the first thing that you see. Now, and you're right. I didn't have my phone beside my mobile. Stays down the stairs, and it stays there. And when I get up, I come down, do what I have to do, kind of in the bathroom and that, and I'll go and I see to the dogs, and then when I sit down with my breakfast is when I pick up my phone.
Mm-hmm.
Unless my guide has said to me, look at your phone. Now, he's done that a couple of times because I scared you one day because I answered you back very quickly and you weren't expecting it.
No, it was like I was struggling to sleep that night. And then it was late at night. Now, normally Gladys is an early bedder, aren't you?
I was in my bed by 9 o'clock.
So when my phone pinged and I was just about to go to my bed, I just about shit myself. I was like, what the hell? Why is Gladys texting me at this time of night? If you know what I mean.
Early hours in the morning, was it? No, it was about 1 o'clock in the morning or something like that.
It was about 1 o'clock in the morning. And by the way, it was October holidays, so it was fine.
You got such a shock.
Mm-hmm.
But I had come down the stairs because my toilet and that's down the stairs, and when I came out of there, all I had was go look at your phone, and I thought, well, if I'm being told to do it, I've got to do it. Mm-hmm. You know, it's a reason. And you needed an answer, but you says it's all right. I'll wait till morning because you can't have been in my bed. But I give you the answer there and then.
I was like, what the hell? And I was like, oh, okay, that's fine. I can get on with that in the morning, if you know what I mean. But
that was the reason why I wouldn't have held you back then, you see. That's what the guys were saying. I could have held you back on what you needed to do. So they made me look at my phone. In other words, I can come down the stairs, no matter what time of night or whatever. I didn't touch my phone. I'm on a routine of when I pick up my phone.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And first thing in the morning.
So start changing things that are negative in your life as well. Like I said, get up in the morning, set yourself a challenge, even if it's like doing 10 minutes of exercise, or go for a walk, or change your day. Because if you're constantly doing the same thing over and over and over again, it's gonna completely like lower your energy, because there's just, you know what I mean? I've started dreaming again, like I said last week. I've started doing things, and I've also started going to my bed earlier than what I normally would, and I'm seeing a huge difference in my energy as well. I'm being more strict with myself, if you know what I mean. I'm being more like, normally I'd be like, oh, I just want to chill out and watch some TV. I don't do that now. I basically, the girls go to bed, the lights go off, I go upstairs, read my book, put my phone away, and do my little cleansing, protecting routine and everything. I'm happy. I'm in my element. And I go to sleep happy. And I wake up happy. And then I set myself...
It is a good thing. And I would say never go to sleep on an argument. Never go to sleep on something negative. Because that will plague you all night in your dreams. And then you get up in the morning and you've still got that hanging about you. You always should go to your bed in a happy, careful, happy, loving mood if you want. Because that's the way you're waking up in the morning. You know? It is. It's very true. Anyway, before we finish, I'm going to tell you something I'm going to do tonight. Something I'm so excited about.
What are you up to?
I'm going for a sound bath.
Oh!
I know!
Oh! Sound bath.
How positive is that?
Oh, I have to put that on my list.
Well, I'm going tonight.
You have to tell us next week how you got.
Well, that's why I'm telling you. And I'll let you know how I get on. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. I got a voucher last Christmas for this, but with the lockdown and everything, she's not been able to do it. And then she said that obviously she would do big groups, you know. But she's only doing individual. So when I heard this, I contacted her and we could have went last night. Could you imagine if I'd been last night? My energy the day would have been hitting the roof.
Oh, I know we would have to have you like anchored, really anchored into the ground to keep you bloody on.
But I couldn't last night because I had bookings, I had readings last night, so I couldn't do it. So I thought, kind of what a lovely way to start the weekend off. Have a sound bath.
Sound bath.
Anybody out there that doesn't care what a sound bath is, it's actual singing bowls.
Oh.
And I've radiated. Well, that's what I've never had one, but I'll let you know how I get on next week. So I think on that note, will we call it a day, my dear?
Yes, we can.
Okay, I know, but we can't talk all day, you know.
No, we can't talk all.
I need to get ready for my sound bath. Plus, I've got children to cross over the road. Okay, I understand. We could sit here and talk all day. We honestly could, and we never ever done that like sponsor talk. But to be honest, I know, we've never done it.
Oh, but nobody commented. That was the deal.
That's right. That was the deal.
That was the deal. That was the deal. So, guys, sorry if we didn't do it, but at the end of the day, we didn't get the likes, we didn't get the comments, but I think we got one comment, maybe 2 comments. So, sorry.
But it still could be done. Even if we didn't get comments, we could have a bit of a laugh with it.
Oh, yeah, we could.
That's something we'll talk about.
Yeah, that's something to talk about, and we can get everybody that's been on Spiritual Time to come on. And when you go to the sound bath, go and ask your lovely lady if she'll come on and speak with us.
I was intending on doing that anyway. I know. Okay then, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for Kerry, my beautiful Kerry. And remember, subscribe. Please subscribe. And don't forget and ring that bell. So, ring that bell. Ring that bell. Ding dong.